Hi, welcome to Sun Tribe Tarot. I'm Zelda, and this is going to be a general reading, general love reading for Leos for June and for up until about mid-July. And again, it's general reading, so please take it as it resonates and leave the rest. There might be different messages for different people. And if your sun sign does not resonate, then please do check out your moon sign, rising sign, Venus sign. And you can also check out your Jupiter sign too to see if any messages in those readings resonate with you. And if not, I'm sorry, I'm not picking up on your energy. Maybe next time. So, yeah, let's see what Leos have been dealing with and what energies will be influencing you for the next month, for the next 4 weeks, especially when it comes to your love life and relationships. Leo. Okay. Alright, let's start, Leo. Leo and love. Nope, that was too many cards. Leo and love. Leo and love. Leo's love. Wow. Okay, so I have the King of Cups in reverse, and yes, my cards are bent because I'm not really good at shuffling these cards. Sorry, but yeah, I have the King of Cups in reverse, crowning your reading, influencing you and possibly the person you're dealing with too, but not necessarily. It looks like you're emotionally not in a healthy place. You're either like going overboard and having difficult time controlling your emotions, or you're completely shutting them off. Either way, though, it's not healthy, but you might be going back and forth too, some of you, between closing your heart out, closing up your heart completely, and then like releasing it, or the emotions come out without even your control and just take over, and it's so like overwhelming and unhealthy or negative. But what I'm really getting here is that you're really just closing up your heart, Leo. I think a lot of you are just keeping to yourself, not wanting to really show emotion. You may not really be a whole lot of very intuitive either right now, maybe. But yeah, you're closing up your heart, your emotions, keeping to yourself, shutting off your emotions completely even. So I have the Sun, which is your card, Leo. I have the Sun card along with the Eight of Wands in reverse for you. I know it's a little shiny, sorry guys. But in the upright, you're going to be, or you are in your element, Leo. If you're not, you will be. Be patient. You're definitely dealing with a period of stagnation. I don't think you're doing a whole lot other than building yourself back up. You're, I think, very much focused on freeing yourself or gaining clarity or gaining some confidence and happiness. You're like, some of you are building up a healthy ego. And in order to do that, you need to like kind of shut the world out, shut everybody out, and keep to yourself, at least emotionally, and not really communicate with people or do a whole lot. You may not even have a whole lot of energy to do it, or if you do, you may have a difficult time focusing. But I think like it's good energy. You're this is good. You're gaining back. It's like you're getting back your mojo. And the person you're dealing with, you could be dealing with a Cancer, by the way. Doesn't have to be. I also have a Libra, Taurus, and Scorpio. A lot of fire energy here, though, but it makes sense. You're fire sign. These are just the signs, the energies they bring. They're influencing the reading. The person you're dealing with does not have to be any of the signs that I mentioned. But yeah, moving on. The person you're dealing with is showing up as the Chariot, along with the 10 of Cups in reverse. I know you can't really see it, but basically, this is about them realizing, them understanding that they did not get the expectation, or they're not getting the expectation they have of the partnership, the connection between you two. This partner could be love partner, could be a spouse, a lover, but it could also instead be like a family member, a close friend, or so on. And keep in mind, when I'm reading for you, Leo, and for your person, the energies could apply to your situation in complete reverse. So just keep that in mind and take it as it resonates. Just putting that out there. But yeah, they're realizing that they're not going to, or they have not reached their expectations with you in this partnership. They did not get their fulfillment, their happiness, their emotional fulfillment or happiness here. You guys might have been dealing with each other for a while. Have a lot of history. You may have felt like family, whether it's love or friendship at one point, but it's just not working out anymore. This person you're dealing with is not happy, and instead they're retreating to their comfort zone. I think emotional comfort zone. The Chariot is ruled by Cancer, it brings Cancer energy. So I get from here is that emotional security and emotional comfort zone. And they really did want this happiness with you, but it's just not working out. It's unsuccessful. And between you two, there is love. There is love. I have the Empress. So Venus energy, there is love and attraction, a want for growth and compassion. But an only way that can happen is if justice is restored, balance is restored here. So I think there was a problem of justice between you two. Somebody was not fair towards the other person. And karma needs to come in and balance the scales of justice here. So I don't know who did what here, whether it was on your part or their part. Somebody wasn't fair or clear or honest, and they need to fix that and be fair, be just, be honest, or whatever, so that the love between you two can grow, because it is there. No matter how much you try to close up your heart, it's there. I don't think that justice is gonna happen, though. I don't think it's gonna, like, the balance will be restored and you guys, getting together and working things out. I'm not seeing that here. And I'm gonna explain why. It's like there is a brand new beginning for you, Leo, the Ace of Wands. I have the Eight of Swords here, where you're trying to ignore this person or anybody, anything that is distracting, that is stressful, that brings you anxiety or fears or tries to manipulate you or whatever. You're going to ignore all of that in favor of starting a new chapter, a new beginning, a new journey in your life, a new passion even, which is good. You're focusing on yourself, Leo. And the person you're dealing with, I have the King of Wands, along with another 10 in reverse, 10 of Pentacles in reverse. Both of the 10 in reverse right under each other. So, no emotional fulfillment and happiness, no material, tangible fulfillment of happiness here. And they're realizing it, basically, that they cannot reach the potential they thought they could reach with you. Why that is, that could be because of stuff they did or didn't do, could be because of stuff you did or didn't do. I don't know, maybe different for different Leos, so take it as it resonates. But they're like the King of Wands, they're very like, they don't like to show that they're vulnerable. They don't want to show you how they really feel. They put up this very strong like image or mask, and try to act like they're in control, nothing's bothering them, they're standing up for themselves, they're fine, they're just going after what they want and getting things done. They're like, you know, or it could also be where this person is very playful and almost like a player, a little too playful, and not really grounded, not responsible, or not even maybe loyal. So take it as it resonates. But the King of Wands is not a grounded energy. You know, I like to play, I like to have fun, I love to explore and, you know, go after what I want, but they're not grounded and responsible or loyal. So they might also have some issues with money, problems with material security and so on. This is a very, I think this might be a materialistic person you're dealing with. It's for some of you, not for everybody, but and between you two, there's the Ace of Cups in reverse. So that's why I'm saying, like, I don't think the balance between you two or the justice like is going to happen in order for you guys to, you know, grow together with love. Instead, it's like there is no apology, there is no reconciliation, there's no love or emotion being offered, no new start being taken here. Instead, like, you guys are letting that cup of love drain empty. You're, you know, not giving anymore. Your emotions for each other are changing and possibly dying, or, you know, you're not even going to have emotions for each other maybe in the future. But yeah, your Ace of Wands is separate from them. This person could also be like trying to, like, they think that they're protecting themselves from you in a way. They're like protecting money, family, children, or not protecting, but keeping it away from you. Not that you're gonna do any harm or anything, but it's like they're keeping it away from you. They're like, you know, this is how they're sitting, the King of Wands here, and this is what they're like hiding behind that throne that you cannot see, because they have this whole image, mask, or whatever they're portraying here in hiding whatever is behind them. Like, it could also be financial problems and stuff too, or family, or, you know, they could be hiding something, basically. It won't resonate with everybody. It might resonate with some people, though. Oh, here are my cards. All right, Leo. Leo love. Wow. Ooh, okay. Clarify this. Oh, so it is. It's very possible that one of you are going to try to return to the other person, Leo. Or at least, if nobody makes a move towards each other, then it's more so about not being able to let go of each other emotionally. But it's so much that it affects your material world, your stability, and so on, or your money even. Like, you may have difficulty focusing on things, so stuff in your tangible material world is also affected by your emotional state. Let me get back to that. I have the Three of Swords along with the Nine of Cups, both in reverse for you, Leo. Moving forward in the near future, you're going to try to heal this heartbreak you have with this person. Yeah. And there's also emotional codependency here, or unable to gain emotional independence and be emotionally healthy and be enough for yourself emotionally, basically. Yeah, you're gonna try to really heal and to, this Nine of Cups in reverse, you're gonna really try to make it upright, like gain that independence. But it might take some time, or you might still have to deal with this person and do stuff in order to complete that process of moving on emotionally. Because you are healing, but you're still not emotionally independent from them completely yet. It might take some time. But you are, like, I think there's still a new beginning for you. There's still healing. There's still freeing yourself and gaining clarity. All of that is still going to be going on. Yeah, it's just the emotional... it might take a little time for you to release yourself from this person emotionally. For them, I have the Five of Swords along with the Seven of Wands in reverse. This is defeat, I really think. I know it's really shiny. Sorry, guys. Rainbow cards. But this looks like defeat. I'm not sure if they're making you feel this way or they're feeling this way. Maybe both. But they don't have a whole lot of courage. They like to act like they do with the King of Wands here, but I don't think they have a whole lot of courage, or at least they won't in this situation. And this is like letting go, no longer fighting for something, feeling defeated, and walking away, letting go. The Five of Swords is like drama, it's argument, it can be conflict and fight. It's usually verbal. Unable to communicate with a person, or unable to come to an agreement with them. It's like mental and verbal, like communication problems, but it's conflict. So, and between you two, I have the Five of Pentacles in reverse, clarified by the Eight of Cups and in reverse, and the Chariot here once again, another Chariot. So what I'm getting from this, now that I showed you the cards, is that somebody is going to want to come back, or is thinking about it. They may want to try to come back out from the cold. So it looks like you and this person are going through a break. That's what I'm getting from this, if I haven't said that already. And somebody feels like they've been left out in the cold, out of the relationship or connection, and they will want to come back. It could be you, could be them, I'm not sure. Because on both sides, it could be you, Leo. I don't know. I don't think so. Yeah, no, I don't think it's you. Well, I mean, it might be different for different Leos. Whatever. I'm not gonna dwell on that anymore. But yeah, emotionally, like there was a walking away that happened, but now it's like looking back at it. Should I go back? Unable to move on emotionally, difficulty. And the Chariot is like, I think this person might try to come back with a lot of confidence. They might offer you emotional security. They might offer you some, we'll be successful at this, at working at this partnership and whatnot. But I don't think that you're going to really look at it in a positive light. Because they feel very defeated. They feel, because I have the Five of Swords here, there's conflict, there's disagreement between you two. Maybe both of you are having difficulty moving on emotionally since it's between you. But they're going to reach a point where they're going to give up. Whether they come to you or you come to them and try to reconcile or trying to, go back to them or talk to them or whatever. Or it could just be where somebody's thinking about this and doesn't actually do it. No matter what, like this person you're dealing with ends up feeling defeated. And they like let go. They stop fighting for this. They start giving any time to this connection between you two. Because for you, I have the Seven of Cups in reverse, the Hermit, and then the Death in reverse. The Hermit being Virgo and the Death being Scorpio energy, along with some Mars influence there too. So it's like you're going to be isolated or alone. I think you're gonna choose to be this way. That's why I'm thinking like, I don't think you're gonna go and try to talk to this person. But it's possible for some of you. Even if you do, it looks like it's not working out. And instead, like you're going and being by yourself in order to access your inner wisdom, your inner guide, to gain some new understanding and clarity, and to process this situation between you two, which I think is, to you, it feels like death. But it's like a very slow process, a slow, painful, like torturing death for a lot of you, and you're trying to really get over this. And there were a lot of confusion and illusions possibly, or your judgment was clouded by your emotions or your imagination, your wishes. I have the Seven of Cups in reverse, so reminds me of Neptune energy, which could in reverse be delusion. It bring delusions and stuff with it. So I think you're gonna finally shed some light onto that. Just like how this Hermit is holding this lantern, this light, to illuminate whatever was so like confusing you, Leo, whatever was clouding your judgment, or if there were illusions, lies, mysteries, games being played, you're shining some light onto that, and learning the truth, gaining some wisdom here and clarity. And that, I think, is going to help you move on and leave this change, this ending that you're dealing with behind completely. Yeah, so that's what you need to do to release yourself from this person, especially emotionally, completely, to end the codependency or the toxic connection you have with this person or to this person, and heal your heartbreak. Yeah. Whew. Yeah, toxic connection. I got the Devil card. Could be dealing with a Capricorn as well, by the way. Don't have to be. But I think you have a very toxic connection with this person. It's unhealthy. It could be manipulative. It could feel like, suffocating, or you're trapped, or you're just unhappy. And it's difficult to release yourself from this tie because it's like you're emotionally codependent. Yeah. And I think there could be like control issues, anger issues, problems with impulsiveness. I'm making up new words. But I also have the Knight of Wands here. You're taking action to release yourself. You will take action to release yourself from this. It's a very like strong connection between you and this person, but it's unhealthy. And it's coming to an end. You don't want it to, though. Either you or this person, or maybe both of you, really don't want this new start. You don't feel like, even if you do end it completely with this person, you may take some time before you take a new leap of faith. You may have like kind of a stagnant period where you're like keeping to yourself and shedding some light on some bullshit. Sorry, but yeah, for some of you, we're dealing with some bullshit. Oh, by the way, this can also mean at the same time you're also ignoring other options you may have around you, other people, other interests, other things you can pursue, other choices. You're like you see them, but you're ignoring them. You don't want them. You're not ready to deal with them or whatever. Or they're options, they're choices, but they're not really options or choices in your eyes. Choices in your eyes. I'm not sure if I said that right, but yeah. And instead of, dealing with all these other interests or people, you're keeping to yourself to find, again, wisdom, and to get over this death energy that you're going through. And yeah, you may feel like taking a new leap of faith, starting something new is risky or foolish, or you just don't feel like it, don't have the energy, and you're gonna kind of like not really do much, at least for a little while. Yeah, because you're dealing with a lot of heavy, you're dealing with a heavy connection here with this person, heavy emotions. You're trying to release yourself, but it's taking some time. It's taking time. Yeah. You feel like you're not in control. You feel like you're not in control of the situation. And you're gonna have to accept the fact that... Did I get a 10? No, I didn't. You're gonna have to accept the fact that it's coming to an end. It's final. It's a completion, a point of completion, and it's tiring. It's exhausting. I don't think you're really gaining much from this connection here, and you may also feel betrayed or trapped. It's like you're reaching a dead end, or you're reaching a tipping point. You can't take it anymore, and it's an ending. So yeah, it's an ending, but you don't really want it to happen. Maybe you do, maybe you don't, maybe you have confused emotions, but I think you're gonna eventually accept that this is over, and then heal, and then move on, and then start opening up to new people or things. Oh yeah, in the bottom I have the Hierophant in reverse. So this could be breaking up of a partnership, of a connection, doing things unconventionally, doing things differently, changing the rules, following your own rules, breaking ties, doing things a little differently. So, yeah. But that was Leo for the month of June and up until mid-July. If it resonated with you in any kind of way, please do like the video and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your patience. And I will see you guys soon again in your next reading. Take care. Bye-bye.